Hey everyone! Do you know what psychoacoustics are? Do you actually need them in your production? We're going to put that to the test right now with a couple plugins from Ov1.Records. This is Plutonium and Plutonium Xtra. Ov1.Records sent these plugins over so we could take a look at them, and if you stick out through the video, I'm going to be popping up a couple codes so 5 of you can grab your own copy for free. So make sure you stick through the entire video and check the description because there's going to be some codes if you want to pick this up for free. For now, let's take a look at Plutonium. So let's dive into the DAW. Okay, so this is Plutonium. This is just the regular Plutonium, and we'll get into Plutonium Extra later on in the video. If you want to jump ahead, use the chapters down below. So very quickly, let's just go over the controls for Plutonium. There's not a ton going on, so it's not going to take too long. On the left-hand side are the different psychoacoustic properties or feelings that you can turn on: protective, hypnotic, talkative, alive, passionate, sensual, and aggressive. And these are going to do different things within your productions to make it feel one of those things. Make it feel one of those things. I want you to make sure that you guys heard that correctly. On the right-hand side, you'll see different frequencies that you can add or just not add to, and these highlight different areas in the psychoacoustics where it's supposed to be hitting you. And yes, we've been using psychoacoustics a lot, but that's just the idea of where it hits you, where you think the audio is hitting you. So if I hover over the S up on top here, you can see it's hovering over the top of the person in the middle's head. Maybe we want something more in the body, so we need a little bit more of this 590 hertz. Maybe that's a little chesty, according to this plugin. So this is where we can go in and do different manipulations in these areas. And as I was playing with this, it doesn't sound like an EQ boost, but more so maybe some saturation in there. It's definitely interesting, and you have to hear it to see if you feel it. Does that make sense? Let's keep going. In the middle, there are 2 drop downs. You have mastering, mix bus, mix track vocals, or drum bus, allowing you to kind of tailor this plugin to different aspects within your production. We're going to leave it on mastering because we're just working on a 2-track today. And then on the right side, there are more options underneath this humanize menu. Heat up 2, cool down, deeper, pink noise, white noise. I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not really sure what those things do, but we'll take a listen and see if we hear or feel what they're supposed to be doing. We're going to leave it on humanize for now, because really the best way to showcase what this plugin might do is by just playing the track and clicking through. So let's do exactly that. As we play the track, I'm just going to be clicking through the different presets on the left-hand side here. So that was Plutonium, and about every 2 bars after we got going, I was clicking through the different presets, and I hope you guys heard how this does at least make it feel, without it being like just really apparent, just like a little extra push in some areas. And I think that that's what they're going for. They just want you to feel this push. They don't want it to be this big jump forward kind of change. Because then we're just saying, well, it's louder, so it must be better. And that's not always better. We need to make sure that it's correct and not just loud. So let's turn off Plutonium and we'll switch over to Plutonium Extra. This is a very similar kind of plugin, but it has fewer controls, but some of the same ones that we saw from Plutonium. So here's the humanize and the different menus in here, and we will change it up on this version. And then again, mastering mix bus, here's where we can change where it is. But you can see there's different things here. Do we want to feel it in the tailbone, the lower belly, the stomach, heart, throat, head, or up in the head? Let's do that test one more time. Here we go. So what did you think? Did you feel it? Because that's the idea of these plugins. You're not supposed to hear a lot. Maybe you will hear some things, but you're supposed to feel what these plugins are doing a bit more. So let's be honest with one another. What did you really think? Did you hear something happen at all? Are you at all interested in trying these out yourselves? Were you able to get one of the codes that was on the screen or the one down in the description? That's right, there's one down in the description as well. You can grab this for free if you're one of the first people to use one of the codes. Once the codes are gone, the free licenses are out. Weren't able to grab one of the codes? No problem at all. There's also a 15-day free trial. Use the link down in the description to grab the free trial or pick up your copy of Plutonium or Plutonium Extra right now. After you've gotten your free trial, come back to this video, leave a comment down below, and let me know if you like it and if it's worth grabbing for yourself. If you think it is, use the link down in the description. We have to remember that when we're working with music, yes, we're trying to make sure that you can hear everything, but the most important part of music is how it makes the listener feel. Sometimes PychoAcoustics comes into that. So mess around with these, try them out, and let me know what you think. Until then, have a great time mixing, and I'll see you next time.